If you're hungry for an ultra-violent Lovecraftian cosmic horror, then look no farther, because your ass is on accursed ground. Riggs! Murtaugh! You're off the case! You're on accursed ground, you two, and now I've got the commissioner breathing down my ass!
Returning to my second favorite Brian Barry book, enter Blackwood Orphanage, the site of a grisly massacre and the birth of a terror from beyond the stars that feasts on mortals to fuel its power. Accursed Grounds is an extreme horror book, so be prepared for some vivid, gruesome descriptions of murder most foul. This includes the opening, which starts sad, with the orphanage massacre from the perspective of one of the children, but then jumps to one of the most tense scenes in any horror book as the police raid the orphanage and discover the place is alive with something truly evil. This is horror on scale done right. We have an armed group of men entering and know they are capable of defending themselves, yet compared to the horrors here, we are given serious doubts about their chances of survival. I don't want to give away too much about the story, as I really think it is one of the best, but just know we have great characters, like an epic, occult, savvy Catholic priest, an awesome final girl,
her kick was, some say, a setback for all women,
and a grumpy security guard who rises to greatness. Brian could legit write a sequel to this, and I would be all there for it. In fact,
Dagon demands it.
The descriptions of the cosmic, unbelievable sights portrayed in this book seriously harken back to Lovecraft and Howard. By the end of the story, you will be looking to the heavens, searching for a blood-red sky swirling with the purple glow of the cosmos, and red lightning piercing the clouds like the dragons of Elden Ring.
3 words. Say it, and I'm yours.
Long and hard.
That's all I needed to hear.
This thing gets epic. This is a 5-star book, people. A big recommend for any fans of cosmic horror and anyone who can stomach a little good old-fashioned violence. Spoilers, folks. Time to read some passages from the book. Following the orphanage massacre, Officer Nichols leads his men into the blood-drenched building and slowly unravel at what they witness. Cohesively, they move deeper into the murk, their boots slushing and sticking to the surface. The men were murmuring under their breath, in their throats, prayers or curses. It was hard to tell. A few rooms had been passed by the time they all heard it, a peal of laughter. But not the typical laughter of one perhaps crazed after surviving such a barbaric slaughter. No, this laugh was ominous. An intentional, insane kind of cackle. "Come on out!" Nichols shouted over his pistol, aimed shakily down the hall. Though he knew it was a worthless gesture, he was hoping perhaps to bring a bit of normalcy back to the situation. One that would end with a lunatic shackled in cuffs and read as Miranda. Then all would be sane again. That was not happening, because Nichols screamed as each door on the floor began to open and slam on a continuous loop. And the sounds of tiny fists beat at the walls, children screaming about something in the dark. But there were no children, not alive anyhow. And then something up ahead caught the glow of flashlight beams. Then all the men screamed their descent down. Next, a scene later, at a party thrown in Blackwood Orphanage. Genius idea, and they begin to learn that something lurks within its walls. At first, she thought it could have been the top of Chuck's head peeking out at her, because that's what it looked like a head, like somebody peeking at her from just below the lip of the cellar. Then a smirk slid his face. His arms once again crossed his chest, eyes rolling. "Okay, smartass, come on out, or I swear to God I'll get Travis to close that damn door with you down there." She didn't have to wait long for what she thought was Chuck rising from the opening, almost spectrally so, and it didn't take her much time to realize that whatever was coming at her was indeed not Chuck nor human, because whatever it was, it seemed to slide as if on a sheet of ice, its arms outstretched ahead of it, fingers hooked into claws, and his body was terribly burned looking, but coated in what appeared in the moonlight provided as slime, and there was something trailing behind it, like party streamers and wet ribbons, or flesh. It looked like torn flesh, like sheets of solid flesh billowing on a clothesline, and it was very bloody and tattered, because she could see it now, and the thing hypnotized her as she watched on in abject terror, the thing drifting towards in a manipulation of time distortion. Accursed Grounds is my favorite extreme horror, being very vivid with the violence, but not really going overboard. It's another really good entry point into the genre for people looking for some sharper, visceral horror, and some great characters you will actually care about. Until next time, folks, post in the comments some other books you would like for me to review next time. Tell me what you thought of this book as well.
Get back over here! I'm not done with you yet, you two! Give me your badge! Give it to me! Riggs! Murtaugh! Get back over here! Give me your badge! Give it in your badge right now! You're off the case!